What up? So I got these sick lights from Fang side markers from 86 Squad, but there's no guide on it. I only saw one guide on Reddit. Honestly, it was a little hard to follow, but I got it to work. So these beautiful side markers are here. And so there's one plug that goes into the side marker, and these two, you have to kind of separate it out. So one on the top here, or one of these ones, as I install it, one of them goes to the hazards, and then the other one goes into this plug right here, the second one. And one thing to note is when you're installing it, when you're doing the screws, you can push in and then turn it. Just turn the flathead to towards you or whatever. Just turn it, and then it'll pop the screw out. So it's a bit of a mess, because I was doing a lot of trial and error. But basically, let's look at it from this side, right? So you have the side marker, so it's going this way. Driver's side, keep in mind, right? Because you want it to go like this. So, driver's side. So following the wire back, so I can show you guys. Goes to here. So this connector, looking at it from the back here, it's that right connector. So you're gonna take that, and you're literally just gonna push it into the socket here, like as much as you can. There you go, as much as you possibly can. And then the other wire, we're gonna wire this to the hazards. In order to do, obviously, to get this plug, you have to unplug this. So there's gonna be three pop clips. You can use a screwdriver with a flathead, and then you can go under it and pop it out at the bottom here. I did a little messy there, but try not to break these. Be careful; they are delicate and fragile. So you're gonna take three of them. There's one on top, middle, and bottom, and then there's a little screw behind this that I gotta get to, which is right here. It's kind of hard to see. I gotta go vertical for this one, but there's a screw there, and you unscrew that, and you can pull up, and then there's two clips, and then you kind of push it, and then pull it out. I'm gonna try to record this, but let's see. So using a 10, go in the back here, and then there's a little bolt. The side, you'll see it right behind the side marker. Okay, so the side marker, this is a pain to get out, but there's two on the bottom, top and bottom. You can push it, this, and that side. So you pinch it. So, or what I did is I pushed one down, and I pulled it out at the same time with one hand. So I use one hand to grab it, other hand to pull it, and then I did the same to this side. One hand to push it, other hand to grab it, and that made life a lot easier than compared to just pushing both sides, pull it out. But to each their own. So there's that. Make sure you save the washer or the nut behind it. So we're using this. Remember, we can wire on the bottom, and the wire on to the top of that. See how it's like in a 4 pattern. So face down, keeping it towards me. See, it's on the left hand side too, left hand. But with the green wire on the bottom, that wire on the top there goes all the way back and loops into here, and you just want to push that cable in as much as possible. Super tight. You want it to be super tight because obviously you don't want it to come out while you're driving, and you lose your daytime running light function. The left wire now, hanging at the right side. We're gonna wire this in, go all the way to the top here, and try to get it to the blinker. Okay, so what I did is bundled it all up together. Kind of neat because this is a straight plug, right? So obviously there's like no slack on this when you unplug it. So trying to make it as super tight as you can, and now we're gonna hook this up, or we're gonna put the side marker in. I'm not gonna take this plastic film just yet because obviously you want it to be clean, but all we're gonna do is shove all the cables through this hole. I'll show you what that looks like too. So with this, pretty flush, honestly. It's kind of crazy. It's not that flush. Like this part needs to be tightened in, but honestly, it's gonna stick out just a little bit. But got it all wired up here. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take a zip tie, probably just, or I might just take like 1 wound of electric tape and put it around this, so that it helps reduce noise, I guess. And then we're gonna toss it behind the fender. I'm gonna take this wire here. Honestly, it helps if you have a second person, but obviously I'm by myself. So we're gonna take this wire and then we're gonna try to get it up here as much as possible so that we can put it into the blinker. Actually, before you do any of that, just so that you don't make your life harder, let's go ahead and put the nut on. So super easy, same thing, same process as this, but reverse. So now we're just going to screw it in. You'll see the little screw right there. I gotta do this quick because it's gonna start raining soon. But take that, put it back, and then tighten it down. Okay, so my one gripe about this screw is that I just kept screwing. I didn't realize. Be careful, be really careful, because you could end up pulling out that screw, and this honestly cannot be good anymore. But as long as you have it good enough, because at some point this will start like infinitely screwing, right? Because obviously the bolts like loose. Careful your original side markers if you want to keep it. Yeah, as long as the 2 clips are in, you hear the double click, you're solid. But what I did is I was holding this wire at like the top here, and I fed it in, and I fed it so that I could pick it up at the wheel well right here. And then it kind of came up, and then I was able to use my tiny hands and push it out. So now I have this wire. So what we're gonna do is, with the battery still just DC'd, I need to stop soon because it's gonna rain, but I can only do this side. Basically, you're gonna take out this blinker. You're gonna have this, right? So there's gonna be a green wire here. Really hard to see, but there's a green wire on the right side. You're going to stick you're gonna take this wire, and you're gonna put it onto that right side there, where that green wire is. You're going to like push it as much as you can. It's gonna stick out just a little bit. You can put some electrical tape on that. That's up to you. But all you need to do now is plug it back in. Only one way to plug it back in. So now, is it tight? I'm gonna leave this for now because I don't have scissors on me. When I come back outside, I'll cut it. But look at that. So it's all neatly wrapped up, bundled up, and wired in there. And go ahead and turn your battery back on. Not turn it on, but you know what I mean. Connect it. Yeah, your new side markers should be good. So let's go ahead and do that. Okay, so for the moment of truth, let's go ahead and press the butts in here, and ta-da! It works! Awesome! So there's that. Now go ahead and test the day running lights. What it looks like. I haven't done this yet. I obviously took out the screws and stuff. But about the same process, but I have to show that at a different time because it's raining. I don't want to be out here any longer. So we'll do that later or tomorrow. We'll see. But I got 1 second then. The DRLs. I was gonna say. There we go. And boom, they work. Awesome. So the new day, but the right hand side with the green wire on the bottom. We're gonna have 2 yellow wires coming at the top. So that right one there, that right wire going up to here is going to be your the one that connects into that hole that we did earlier, this plug. Now it comes out green because I messed up, so I had to tap into a new wire and basically redo the whole thing. But don't snap off the head. Or try not to at least, because they're really fragile.